Hello and welcome back to Football Manager 2020 with Southport in the Vanarama North. We are doing well. Third place in the table. We are a long way behind top of the table York. We are just 3 points behind second place Curzon Ashton. And we do have a game in hand and a better goal difference. So in theory we could move ourselves into second place. It's annoying that York are so far away from us. Because if York were closer, the automatic promotion target could be an actual goal for us. Instead, we're looking at finishing in the top 7, aren't we? And if we can finish in the top 7, maybe go up through the playoffs, that will do. So in between episodes, things started off not particularly well. Against Guiseley, a 2-2 draw. George Newell and Raul Correa with the goals. Against Farsley Celtic, I think it's Farsley Celtic, or is it just Farsley AFC? We lose this one 2-0, not a good performance. And then things started to turn round a bit. Darlington, a 2-0 victory here. Raul Correa with 2 goals. We had an FA Cup second qualifying round match against Consett. We win 4-2. Raul Correa with 4 goals. Yes, 2 of them were penalties, but he scored 4 goals. And then against Altrincham, away from home, 103 Southport fans got to witness something absolutely ridiculous, magnificent, magical, marvellous, wondrous, you name it, they saw it. It was a 7-2 victory. Raul Correa getting himself a hat-trick, a 93rd minute third goal for his hat-trick. George Newell scoring 2 as well. Ryan Astles and Ruben Sammet also scoring goals for us. If we can do that more often, we will be winning this league. Today, we are going to be up against Hereford, a team who I think, if we have a quick look at the league table, they're up the right end with us. They are in 7th place. We are obviously, as I mentioned, in 3rd place. It's going to be a tough game. I think we're at home. We are at home, so hopefully we can actually do something here. Get 3 points, maybe a draw. A draw's not the end of the world, but we are at home, so hopefully that is a victory. Is this a local derby? Is Hereford near Southport? No, it's bloody miles away. I don't know why I thought it was nearby. Before we get into the match, we've also done a transfer. We've signed a player on loan from Scunthorpe. He's an international for New Zealand. It is Clayton Lewis, 22-year-old central midfielder, currently out on international duty. I don't know when he's going to be back. On the 6th of October, so he's still out for another week or so with the New Zealand under-23s. Not even the proper team. As it is the 1st of October now, we have just managed to collect some of the Player of the Month awards, and Raul Correa, 6 goals in 5 appearances, gets the Conference North Player of the Month. Well done, Raul. Keep it up. Score another 6 this month. Also, we got 5 players in the Team of the Week. Anyway, enough of that then. We have got some Vanarama National League North matches to play. Hereford are our opponents. We are on the back of a 7-2 victory, so I'm confident. I'm weirdly confident, even though in real life I recorded that 7-2 victory about 4 days ago. The starting lineup that we are going to go for then, we're going for the 5-2-1-2 wingback custom vertical tiki-taka formation, which is basically kind of doing really well for us. That's what we played when we won 7-2, so we're sticking with it. Brad Williams, it's not Brad Williams, it's Brad Watkins will be the goalkeeper. Michael Parker, Gideon Adu-Prepper and Ryan Astles will be the back 3. Kieran Glynn, who is not a wingback, will be a wingback. Bradley Bowres, who is not a wingback, will also be a wingback. Ruben Sammet and David Morgan will be the 2 central midfielders, with Devonte Arancibia as the attacking midfielder. George Newell and Raul Correa will continue their superb partnership up front. I've also opted to not put a sub-goalkeeper on the bench, so wait for Brad Watkins to get injured after 3 minutes. Hereford are playing non-league football. They're playing a 4-4-2, which, to be honest, we're probably overcomplicating things here. We should be able to play a slightly less complex tactic and still get decent results, but I don't want to risk it. This one seems to work. Bowres with a free kick, 2 minutes on the clock. It's towards the back post. Hall can come out and claim the ball. Was that the whole highlight? Probably wasn't. Hall, the goalkeeper, kicks it upfield over the halfway line, well over the halfway line. Bowres, the free kick taker, heads it all the way back to Watkins. What is this highlight? Watkins rolls it out to Ryan Astles. He's just going to smash it upfield as well. Newell can't quite get there, and Hereford now have the ball. Mooney to Felix. He's got his right back making some space down the wing. He's got a lot of pressure though from Bowres, and Bradley Bowres has nicked the ball off him, running down the left-hand side. He's got 2 Hereford players in front of him. Crosses in. It's controlled, possibly. David Morgan's hit the base of the post. George Newell is there. We are 1-0 up, 2 minutes, 49 seconds. George Newell runs off like he's won the World Cup. 1-0 up against Hereford, and that will move us potentially up into second place in the table. It does, and we've got a highlight straight after the goal. Blaney with the ball for Hereford. On the right now, Felix collects it. The right back once again is going to make some space. Actually, he doesn't. He stops, crosses in. It's Walters was there. His header was just wide of the post. We maintain our 1-0 lead. Well, things have quietened down at Hague Avenue. Not a lot is really happening since the first 3 minutes, but I'm okay with that. We're actually doing a lot of football here, scoring or taking a lot of shots. Just not seeing any highlights from them. So little, in fact, we didn't actually see any more highlights in the first half. We're 1-0 up, George Newell with the goal. I don't think I'm particularly happy, because nothing is actually, we're doing alright, we're just not actually having any highlights. And loud vehicles just gone past. I'm going to assertively say things are going well, and I know you're capable of better. Probably wasn't the best thing to say. Second half begins then, Hereford with the ball, just lumps it upfield. Bradley Bowers gets it over the halfway line. Blaney to Dawson. Dawson to Felix on the halfway line for Hereford. I'm not happy that this has actually started with a highlight. Morgan tries to steal it away from Felix but can't quite do it. Dawson now. Felix again. He's getting a lot of the ball. Hodgkiss, the right back. First time we've actually seen him get the ball. Walters is there. He's headed it in. He's miles offside. I could see that from here. It is not going to count. This is the problem with living on a main road. Lots and lots of loud cars keep driving past. Right, just before the hour mark, we're going to do some subs. Benjamin is coming on for Ruben Sammet. Aaron Sibia is coming off for Metz as well. Aaron Sibia should be doing better than what he is, and he's just not performing. 65 minutes on the clock. Barros' head down, doesn't find anybody apart from Felix. Left-footed ball. Is it left-footed? I don't know. I just said left. It was ball to the left. Walters with the ball. Back to Amos, Danny Amos, down that left-hand side, finds Walters once again, crosses in the middle. Scythe has the ball, now Felix. Felix I'm going to have a look at after this match, because he's been doing a lot of football. He's put the ball into the bottom corner, it's 1-1. Going to have a look at him now. He's actually, he's quite good. I mean, as an inverted winger, which is what we'd play, he'd do a reasonable job for us. I mean, we are now drawing with Hereford and dropped down to 4th place in the table. We should have... we've had 13 shots and only about 2 highlights. Let's give him a get creative. We've got 15 minutes left to play. Correa, who was superb against Alfreton away from home, hasn't done a single thing so far in this match. We've got a free kick. Okay, it's going to be Bowers to take it, who's absolutely knackered still. He's gone for a curling effort. It's just wide of the post. 10 minutes left to play on the clock. Glyn is on a 6.2. What are you possibly doing, my friend? I mean, he's not a wing-back, but we're bringing on Baxter. Glyn also wasn't a wing-back and didn't play well either. Into the final few minutes, we've got the ball in our own penalty area. Morgan gets it upfield. Metz is going to collect it. Newell has loads of space, does eventually use him. Newell runs into the space on the right, goes for goal. Hall can hold on to it. He should have played it on the floor to the feet of Correa, and Correa would not have missed. Full time then, it is a 1-1 draw against Hereford, which isn't the worst. On paper, that's a decent result, but after our first half performance, where they had 3 shots and none on target, and we had about 10, we should have scored some goals. Even our assistant manager says it was disappointing. I'm going to agree. Aaron Sibia looks stressed. Really? You're one of the worst performers. I do need to remember that we are overachieving right now. We're expected, before I joined the club, I think it was 13th place. The pre-season preview thing then said 3rd. So, I think the board want a top half finish. We're 4th. 4th is good. We are, 8 points still behind York. York did drop some points against Gloucester. Didn't drop enough points, mind you. Now, I think what I'm going to need to do is, if we're going to be sticking with the 3-3-2-5, whatever, the formation that we've just played, I need some wing-backs, don't I? And finding wing-backs at this level of football is extremely difficult. However, I might be able to find somebody who's competent enough to loan in from somewhere. Not sure where from, but I'm going to have a look. So if I literally look for players who want to join on loan who are wing-backs, we get a lot of players from Northern Ireland by the looks of it, and a few from Aldershot, Kings Lynn, so some of these ones aren't going to be the best. This man here, Sina Foster, is he the one? Is he Sina or Shauna? He might be Shauna, you know. He is 5'5". I don't know whether that's going to make a difference. Is there a limit to loans? No. It says 8 short-term loans, 6 long-term, and 2 from the same club. Apparently, we've got nobody in on loan. So, okay, sure. I guess we're going to have to pay your wages. We've also got Harry Woodard, who I think might be a better option. He's also 15 at free kicks. And he's fast, he's good at corners, he's good at free kicks, he's good at crossing, passing technique's good. Can't defend, I don't think that's what we need him for. I think you... Oh, and we don't even have to pay for him, that's even better. I mean, while we're here, we'll take a look at the left-sided ones as well, but I don't think there's going to be anybody particularly exciting. I mean, looking at that shape, he's not a left-back. Yeah, so I've just had a look at all of those 10 players there. They're not particularly amazing. I will take a look at free transfers, but I'll do that off camera. I will actually make sure that I cancel that transfer for the other guy. Sorry, buddy. It was never going to work out anyway. That is going to do it then for this episode. Next episode, where are we going to go? We are playing York reasonably soon. So, we're not going to see the FA Cup third qualifying round, which we should hopefully just cruise through, because Basford, not a very good team. Maybe Gloucester? Could be Gloucester. And then Curzon Ashton. Maybe we do a double upload day. Do I commit to that already? We're going to do Gloucester and maybe Curzon Ashton in another episode tomorrow. Thank you very much for watching this episode of Football Manager 2020 with Southport. If you did enjoy, if you wouldn't mind leaving a like, if you want to see more, hit the subscribe button, and I'll be back tomorrow with a matchup against Gloucester.